Wednesday Night Horror, Hell Week. The park opened 20 minutes ago. The line for American Horror Story, 2 hours long. That was basically American Horror Story of disappointment tonight. What a bad run. Hey, how are you doing tonight?
So nice to have you purging this evening.
Thank you.
I was afraid last year that last year was going to be your last event.
Every year.
I'm so glad that you had a renaissance of heart.
Thank you. It's a party in the USA. There's nobody home. Don't worry about the Good Samaritan law. I'm recording it all. And now she escapes. I mean, I swear to God, this stuff writes itself. Aliens. Crowds of people. Aliens. There's an alien. This is an alien. Everything and everyone aliens. Amazing spacecraft. And now LED strips that you could perhaps put around your television set are obviously alien technology and coming out of his chest cavity. The Bill and Ted show is not over yet, but people are leaving already. They've had enough. We're sitting in the second row, the VIP, courtesy of Jason, by way of Emily. And Keith noticed down there. Bill and Ted was good. Huge time sink. Now we need to make up rapid fire houses. We're online to do Blumhouse right now. This has not been one of my favorite houses. We're gonna give it another shot tonight. They've added these projections on the building now, so when you're in queue, you can see all types of different projections. Well, right now, we're just seeing the same one. Hooray. Oh, Sinister's burning down. Looks really cool. It literally took like 4 weeks before they started putting the projections on the building. I don't really understand that. But projections have made the facade much better. Let's see how the inside is. Good thing this projector light isn't bright. It's nice and toasty out all of a sudden. There's a security issue going on. No one can go inside the house. Oh boy. The paramedics are going into Blumhouse. Oh. That's pretty neat. But the lights are on in the house now. There's the front room of Sinister. This is not good. For you guys that ask us about Express all the time, this is Express for Hive right now. This still winds around a couple of times when you get past that turn. It is insane tonight, and the Express stuff is not working well. We're finally about 30 people back from going in Hive. Here's hoping this makes up for the night so far. So this is Express for Scarecrow tonight. It is very, very long. So we popped around the corner for Express. This is it. It's pretty bad. And now we're back here. scare zone is packed with people. Good evening, sir. Your baby is on stage again. Alright, just to break in here for a minute, I didn't put up a video from Halloween Horror Nights on Sunday, and I did stop by for a little bit. Although when I stopped by, it was mostly to sit in scare zones for a bit, and I was watching football on my phone. Be that as it may, this really awesome thing happened with Bones when we were in the zone the other night. Bones is having a baby! Look at this! And now back to tonight. Alright, I am back home from Halloween Horror Nights. This was by far not the greatest Halloween Horror Nights video that we've ever done. Not even close to the top, probably, if I can think in recent history, probably the worst video that we were able to shoot. Not the greatest night, and it's mostly due to the fact that we are entering what is considered Hell Week. And for those that don't know, that's generally like the most packed time of the year. So if you are coming out to Universal Studios over the next week or so, expect big crowds. Everybody else has the same idea. You know, let's wait to the end or close to the end, but not exactly the last weekend for Horror Nights, so that we can get our Halloween spirit on. And it was packed. It's a Wednesday night. So on a packed Wednesday night with Express, we were able to do in 4.5 hours 3 houses, Bill and Ted, and kind of meander around a couple of scare zones. So it was very, very crowded. I think we're also at that time of the year where a lot of scare actors have started to kind of peel off from the event, so there's gaps in a chunk of the houses that we went through where there's a lot of scares that are missing, and the scare zones are getting depleted of some of the scare actors as well. This is something that's kind of natural this time of year, but it seems like it's a lot more prevalent this year. So I think at least with Horror Nights at this point of the year, your mileage may vary as far as experience goes. But I will say, as far as experience goes for tonight, the Horror Nights part of it, not that great. Hanging out with friends was really great. So if you were coming to Horror Nights and you don't mind the fact that you're waiting in line with crowds for you know, a very long time or extended periods of time, even with Express it was very long lines as we showed you, but you're there to enjoy the event with friends, good times. So I was able to catch up with some folks that I haven't seen in a little bit. Awesome for that. But overall, it's that time of year. Not sure how many other haunts we're going to hit this season. You know, we're basically down to like the last 2 weeks. Quite honestly, I'm kind of burnt on Halloween at this point. I'm almost looking forward to Christmas. But on that note, thank you anyway for coming along with us. And thank you for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys. Subscribe to the cheap seats. Otherwise, they'll be looking in your dreams for you. Maybe I'll kill some time with some air conditioning and terminate her. You're gone! They tore down the Terminator! I feel like a piece of my childhood has been ripped from my heart. Not really. I'm a sinister. It's nice and toasty out all of a sudden. You say this video is fire.